welcome to the E-Cooking Show again this week. Last week, remember I said I was going to make another inexpensive meal. So I'm getting ready to show you a easy step for making chicken spaghetti. Okay, I use Velveeta cheese, Campbell's cream of chicken, and then you can buy any frozen chicken fajitas if you want to. It doesn't really matter on the bringing. And then I also use organic coconut oil that I put in my skillet. And then you can buy any type of noodles, wheat noodles, any type of noodles that you want to buy. And then I'm going to use my favorite. I'm going to take right here, my favorite, some mushrooms. And you don't have to add this. It's just only if you want to. But I'm going to add some mushrooms, my onions, and bell pepper, and the red and the green. And I'm going to put them in the skillet and saute them for a couple of minutes. And then, once I do that, I'm going to go ahead and then add my chicken to that to give it a good flavor. And then give it a little light seasoning, whatever your choice of your favorite seasoning, just add it to it. And you're gonna cook that for a while with your chicken. And then once that gets done, I normally take, once that's done, then I'm gonna take my pasta and put it in my favorite skillet over here that I like to use, my electric skillet. And then I'm gonna do my cream of mushroom soup and then mix my Velveeta. But I normally, most of the time, I normally put the cream of chicken soup in there first, the Velveeta. So I hope I didn't confuse you. And then once my chicken is done, then I'm gonna dump that in there with the cream of chicken and the Velveeta, and then dump my pasta in there and mix it all up. And I'll show you once I get all of that put together. Okay, so here's my chicken almost done, and I cut it up, and you see how much it really makes. And the bag was only like $3.99 or $4.99. I can't remember exactly, but it's not even over $5. So now you have a very inexpensive meal, some dollar noodles, some $5 chicken, and then a can of cream of chicken. The most expensive thing is probably the Velveeta cheese, because that's always more expensive nowadays for some weird reason. And so I normally take it, and once my soup is getting hot, I go ahead and I start adding my Velveeta cheese to it to make my sauce for my spaghetti. And so I cut it up. And start making it thin as I can so it'll melt evenly. I know I didn't do that with that first piece because I'm rushing. Just cut it up and put that in there. My chicken is done. I tell you, when that Velveeta melts and mix in with that cream of chicken soup, boy, does that make a good chicken spaghetti sauce. And just depending on how thick you want it. Sometimes I'll add a little milk to it, because sometimes I don't like it as thick. So I'm going to get a little milk. Give me not a whole lot, just for a little. And that'll get pretty thick. Your sauce will still be thick even though you add the milk. Just don't add a lot and don't overdo it. And let it keep melting down. And then I normally turn my skillet up a little bit so it can get hot and get the cheese melting really good. Because we all know how Velveeta cheese can be very thick. And if you don't add anything to it, it can kind of get kind of funky. So nice and creamy. And the cream of chicken soup, boy, does it get it. Velveeta cheese, such a good flavor. Very, very good sauce, and it makes there we go. And then after I add the chicken, my last step is gonna be my spaghetti. Let me turn that down because I got that up some right here. And then start taking your noodles and adding it to it as well. And here you go. And then you almost finish. Quick and easy, not a very long task to make a good chicken spaghetti. And you mix it all together with your sauce. And you got a good, nice, good chicken spaghetti with a good flavor. And it really holds its flavor with that sauce, with that cheese, and that soup. It's just amazing what that soup can do with that pasta once you stir it in. And like I said, you don't want to add the mushrooms like I do to it. You can add whatever you want. But you see you have out with just a can of cream of chicken soup. You have a really good chicken spaghetti. And like I said, it didn't cost you that much. Your chicken was really cheap. And then you can of soup. And voila, you have a very tasty pot of chicken spaghetti. And that is the end of that. That is a finished product of my good recipe that's inexpensive but really good and has a lot of sauce. And it is a really, it has a really good flavor and you'll really enjoy it. So, thank you for watching my show today. And next week I'll have another one. Every week I will keep giving you these nice, inexpensive, great, valued, inexpensive meals that you can cook for your family. Enjoy and keep watching my show, The E-Cooking Show. Have a great evening. Bye.